Microphone still working?
Yes.
Okay, here's Leslie Williams.
Thank you very much, John. And I want to start, first of all, by commending each and every one of you for your determination, because let me tell you, you are going to need it. I also, however, want to commend the Mayor for her determination, because I've been to some of the council meetings when the orbital road's been discussed, and she certainly has a fight on her hands. And unfortunately, at this point in time, but as we said, remember, September next year, you'll have another chance to vote in councillors. But at this point in time, she is certainly a minority with Councillor Dixon and with Councillor Griffiths. I want to make a note though, how many other councillors are here in this room today? Not a single one other than the Mayor. And whether they agree with what you are here to oppose or not, I think it is absolutely appalling that your elected members could not take the time to actually come and listen to your point of view. In fact, I think it's disgusting. Of course, they were all invited, but the only one that has turned up, as usual, is the Mayor, Peter Pinson. So good on to you, Mayor. Make the point, and while I welcome Robert Borzak here, let me tell you the state government knows very much about the orbital road, very much. And in fact, the $800,000, you may not be aware, but the council actually wrote to me to ask the state government to fund half of it. Well, I guess you know what the answer was. Fortunately, I had the ear of the Minister for Regional Roads, and I made it very clear to him that I did not want him to provide $400,000 of state government funding to the council. Now, just to finish, not to say that I don't support our council. In fact, you will all know very well that the key road project that is waiting to be completed, the duplication of Ocean Drive, a council road, is now being funded $60 million from the state government because they think the orbital road is more important than duplicating Ocean Drive and fixing Boundary Street. So don't get me wrong, I am very, very much supportive of improving our local roads and supporting council financially, but it will not be with the orbital road while ever I am the state member of this room.
I think we are all getting the idea that this may well wind up in state parliament, and we need all the support we can get.
Sign the petition.
Yeah. Well, yes, sign the petition if you haven't. I just asked Robert Borzak to say a couple of words because he's in the upper house and he's also the leader of the, what you would call, the leader of a cross-bench party, and they always come in handy.
Yeah, thanks very much, John. I mean, for those of you that don't know, John is the founder of our party back in 1992 when it was only the Shooters Party.
That's right.
And he was elected in 1995, but we won't go through any more history. He's lived in Port Macquarie here for a long, long time, and of course I'm not surprised at all to see him involved in local politics. How about that?
That's local politics.
It is, very much so, because listening to the stories we're hearing here today, listening to the numbers game being played against the Mayor, this is all about politics, all about politics. John first mentioned this to me not long after he heard about it, I think early this year, and we've had a number of conversations about it since then. Primarily, of course, in the context of the range and the race course, but also he mentioned that there were potentially up to 400 houses or homes that could be hurt by all of this. In these sorts of things, and you tend to become a little bit cynical in the upper house, all respect to Leslie, you tend to follow the numbers, you follow the money, and I think our friend over here was alluding a bit to that. What is driving this? Who is making money out of this? Who potentially is going to make money out of this? That's really what's behind it. This council, and I'm not saying these current elected councils, have had a lot of problems in the past. We know about the glass house, we know about being dismissed by the former Labor government, we know about all the problems that have been going through this council area over the years. Are we now seeing an action replay of that starting to roll up? Are we? You are going to stop it, exactly.